Beautiful Leos, and welcome. This is your weekend reading for January 2023. We are going to be seeing what message Spirit has for you, what's coming your way, what energies are available for you to work with. And do keep in mind, this is your channel, Leo. So any reading on this channel can resonate to you, but please take what messages are yours, leave the rest behind, and do not force a reading to fit. If it's not yours this time around, it just may not be yours this time around, and that's totally okay. So let's get into it, Leo. We are going to get you a number that Spirit is highlighting for you at the moment. You may see this number on license plates, billboards, social media, wherever you see digits. So let's see, Leo, what number Spirit has here for you. And you have received the number 24. I am generous. All right, Leo. So this card says, you have a heart of gold and are very skilled at maintaining balanced, stable relationships. You are loyal to your loved ones and are able to be the nurturer, protector, and provider all at once. All right, so being in the giving energy is very favorable around this time here, Leo. Being generous and giving is favorable majority of the times, unless it is crossing a boundary of yours. But Spirit is really indicating that, you know, you have a heart of gold. Leo, you are ruled by the heart. Definitely use it as much as you possibly can. So let's see what else is supporting this energy. I am generous. Some of you may be receiving some sort of good karma connecting to something that you have once been very generous with or for. Some of you also could have been born on the 24th, reducing down to a 6 as well. All right, your first mermaid is a flyer. We'll take a flyer on this one with blessings. All right. So they told me we could take it, so we get to take it. All right, Leo. So basically what I was just saying, they flew out exactly what I was saying. So a lot of my Leos here, you feel like you have been giving. Some of you feel like you are that generous type of energy. You would give the shirt off your back to help another person. Spirit is indicating that you have given to the right person recently or in your past. There's some good karma coming connected to this, and there is some blessing coming from giving and being generous. Let's see what other mermaids are supporting this for you here, Leo. Beautiful. So you're getting some blessing connected to times or recent time when you were very generous or have been very generous. All right, here we have friendship. So this actually has to do with you being generous, helpful, and open with friends. Some of you, you may have felt like you were really giving, and maybe there were some friends in your life that were not in that aspect. You could actually be getting blessed with new friends as well, or blessed from a certain friend-like energy that you really gave a lot of good energy to. And you also have innocence. Innocence coming in again. All right, so I definitely feel like for a lot of my Leos, you are still in that energy of practicing celibacy here. We did get this message once more. I feel like for a lot of you here, there is definitely this very innocent-like nature coming through. So I feel like there is going to be a friend coming in for you here. Either this has to do with when you were really generous to a friend, or the blessing is a friend. It's going to be different for all of you, but there's definitely something that has to do here with friendship, platonic connections, and you have the energy of innocence again. So Leo, look at yourself as somebody who is still learning. You know, you don't always have to know it all or be it all or have it all. So I feel like for a lot of you Leos, sitting in this energy of innocence is very beneficial for you as well. Practicing any sort of celibacy, very beneficial at the moment as well. Some of you, you may have or may come into a friend that is younger than you. So you may meet somebody who is maybe not around your age. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that they can't still be a good friend. Maybe they're older than you or younger than you or something along those lines. Or maybe this had something to do with a friend who was older than you or younger than you. No matter what, it has to do with a friendship energy that you're either getting blessed with or coming from that blessing of when you were generous to friends. So let's see what your fortunes are connected to this here for you, Leo. And your first fortune is patience. Right under blessings. So for a lot of you, you've been extremely generous and you've really been waiting for that energy back. You know, this card does says slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. So I definitely feel like for some of you, you are almost in this position of, well, being generous and being giving isn't getting me anywhere, so why do I keep doing it? Spirit's going to show you why it does get you somewhere. They just didn't give you the instant gratification of it, and that's okay. Doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. It just means that it wasn't happening in 24 hours or a week or something along those lines. All right, let's see. On friendship here, we have celebrations. Yeah. All right, card number 5. You are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. All right, and on innocence, we have abundance. Very favorable time to step into that innocent-like nature. Look at that abundance. Look at all those people in that card there as well. This card says lucky times are ahead of you, along with good news, success, and prosperity. Leo, this is a good reading. All right, let's ask the good questions, right? We're going to ask exactly why all of this is happening. So let's clarify our first row here of blessings and patience, indicating that there is going to be a blessing coming your way that is connected to you having to wait for it. Yeah, so let's see. What is this? What blessing has Leo been waiting on that is finally coming to the forefront? Some of you have been waiting for more friends, better friends. Some of you have definitely really were very giving, very generous towards friends or towards people around you, and you're kind of just been very patient with that receival energy of it coming back to you. Let's see what it's all about. This is for Leo. So on the energy of blessings and patience, you have the Empress. Could have been something that actually dealt with a mother figure as well. Doesn't mean that it was an actual platonic friend. We have the 7 of Cups. And the Page of Wands. There it is. The good news, the spark, the feel-good energy. But there it is as well with the 7 of Cups to the Page of Wands. When is this happening for me? When will this happen for me? How will it happen for me? A lot of you felt like it was a little bit difficult to stay grounded while being patient, or some of you have been working on being grounded as being patient at the same time. But there's definitely some sort of good news coming in. Could be even in the form of communication as well with the Page of Wands. But it's definitely something that is exciting. Page of Wands here once again. The children of the deck, innocence. Some of you could have some pregnancy news as well, possibly sharing it with friends. But you absolutely have something coming your way that has been long awaited, possibly within the last 7 weeks, 7 months. All right, let's see why we have friendships and celebration here. Why is it indicating that Leo is ready to bring in new and exciting things into their life? Why is this here? The Devil. The Queen of Swords. And the Knight of Wands. You know, Leo, I feel like there seemingly so looks like there's a hard time trusting friends. I feel like you're coming into a relationship or a friendship, or there's some bond between you and another person where you really feel like you can trust this person. You really feel like they could be better of the friends that you're used to or were used to. You know, I feel like there hasn't been the greatest energy with friends that you've felt. Not all, could be some. You know, I really feel like you're feeling more expressive with friends, or there's going to be a very specific friend that comes into your life that you really feel like you can tell things to. You really feel like you can let down some of your walls. You can be more vulnerable. I feel like for some of you Leos, there was a lot of difficulty in trusting people. Trusting friends. There is some spark energy of, actually, maybe I can trust this person. Maybe I can put down my walls. Some of you might get invited somewhere by a friend. And maybe in the past you weren't really used to your friends including you in things. This person is like really, they like including you. They want you to meet other people in their life. They think you're great. They think you're amazing. They support you. They have your back. Or they're a very loyal person. There's good friends around you or good friends about to be around you. Something about friends that are a lot better than how you're used to friendships being. Or maybe how you feared friendships could be. Doesn't mean that you're used to it, just means it could mean that you had a fear around it. Some of you were very generous towards a friend, and you're going to be open to receiving something because of that. Because I almost feel like for some of you, you feel like you helped out the wrong person, but you didn't. The energy comes back to you in no matter what type of ways, even if it's not from that person that you helped or you were there for. Some of you, yes. Others of you, no. It's coming in as totally new people. Huh. That's an interesting message. Why is this here? Knight of Wands. You might be, also some of you, if you get invited somewhere, you may make new friends where you get invited to be. Let's see. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. You look a lot more interested in working on friendships than you may have been in the past, or possibly you were a lot more careful and closed off, and you look a little bit more open. Could be like a work party or a work get-together thing here. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Nine of Wands, there's the wall. So you're working on putting down your walls with friends here. A part of you wants to be less standoffish. A part of you wants to be more expressive, talkative, things along those lines. So you may come into a lot of people who are a lot more expressive towards you and putting you in the forefront of, okay, are you going to break down your walls, or are you going to keep being this way as well? Because you have a fear of being backstabbed. Basically, you have a fear of being betrayed. So you keep people at a distance. But there's going to be a blossoming of connections here, or new connections that come in that put you in the forefront of putting down that wall and being more open. So that could happen for a lot of you. All right, let's see why you have innocence and abundance. Spirit is indicating that you have lucky times ahead, along with good news, success, and prosperity. So I'm going to see what this is all about here. What's the abundance? You have abundance, you got blessings, you got celebration. Oh, gosh. I like this energy. But hold on. Half of the deck went flying. What's the abundance coming Leo's way? Connected to innocence. That's what I mean. Like these people, these friends, possibly even some friends turning into more romantic love for some of you. Their intentions are pure innocence. When you move with pure intention, abundance comes in a lot easier. Let's see what this is all about. We have the Four of Wands. Yeah, some of you definitely could have a friendship that blossoms into a relationship here. We have the Seven of Swords and the Page of Swords. Man, you're having a hard time trusting people. I feel like you're just having a hard time understanding if people have pure intentions or not. You're so curious. You may find yourself in an energy of trying to read between the lines in these new people that are coming your way, this possible love connection that is blossoming, or a possible friendship that is bonding closer. It's almost like you're questioning it. Don't question the abundance. You feel like people don't have pure intentions. Dare I say that somebody could be acting, or somebody could be really, really nice to you, and you're like, well, why are they being so nice to me? Something good's happening for you. Four of Wands, that celebratory energy. Four of Wands, that coming together. That freedom. That feeling like you can be yourself with another person. But there's still something that you feel like maybe you can't be fully everything you want to be. But you have some really good connections coming your way. You have a beautiful blossoming of a current connection. Some of you may have a multitude of these energies, blossoming of current connections and new energy coming your way. Some of you, you have some good news that you want to share. Maybe you feel like certain people won't be happy for you, right? Seven of Swords, Page of Swords, trying to read between the lines. Let's see. Why is this here? Hey. Hello, you're really loudly snoring. Hee hee hee. Okay. Let's see. Four of Wands, Seven of Swords, and the Page of Swords. Why is this here on the abundance? And that's too many cards. Why is this here on the abundance? One card, please. King of Pentacles. I feel like there's a little bit of fear of getting taken advantage of by other people. You have I'm generous, right? Some of you are really, really, really careful or really trying to be cautious of how much information you give to people, how close you let them, how much you let them know about your life. I'm going to say something where I almost feel like for some of you, it's creating an environment where people think that you could be mad at them because they feel like you are withholding information and they may not really know what it's about, so they're taking it personally. I mean, granted, that really has nothing to do with you, but you may find that certain people are maybe walking on eggshells a little bit around you because they feel like they don't want you to not trust them. All right, what's happening here? Why is the Four of Wands here to the Seven of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the King of Pentacles? Eight of Cups. Yeah. There's a need to release this thinking that everybody has bad intentions, or thinking that everybody might not be happy for you, or thinking that everybody might not understand what you want to do or where you're coming from. That's a belief system that you may feel like you have to work through, or Spirit is highlighting that needs to be worked on. Let's clarify this here. 8 of Cups. Why is this here? 8 of Wands. There it is. Fast-paced movement, more abundance. You have 888 here. So, Leo, on this section here, they are giving me a little bit of an off storyline with innocence, abundance here. I feel like for some of you, it could be interconnected to what's going on in your blessings energy, of the celebratory energy, the feeling of wanting to maybe be more vulnerable. You may feel like you're internally battling yourself, where you want to be generous, you want to be open, you want to be part of communities, you want to be giving, but you don't want to put yourself in a position to be betrayed. So I feel like Spirit is really indicating to use your intuition and understand that if certain people aren't happy for you, or certain people have things to say, then that's their problem. It's not your problem. And I feel like some of you are kind of making it your problem when it's really not. So I feel like things are going to look up for you in a very drastic way, where almost you might not be trusting the look up here. Because you have blessing, celebration, and abundance. So I feel like there could be something that is major good karma coming your way from how generous you have been in life. But because of the amount of times you have gotten betrayed, or maybe dealt with people who didn't have the greatest intentions, you may find yourself a bit more protective. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't be generous at all. So I definitely feel like you're going to find yourself in a learning lesson cycle here, where something majorly amazing is going to happen here for you, or something that feels like such a large blessing, so much growth, so much abundance. But you are deserving of it. You are worthy of it. Just because of those other times where maybe things didn't go in your favor, how you expected them to, or wanted them to, or in the time frame of them to, doesn't mean this time around is going to be like that. So I see things drastically looking up for you, but your belief system may be making you feel like they're not, because you feel the need to be too cautious. Use your intuition. I feel like you think you're a lot less intuitive than you really are. You really do have that gut feeling. And that's where I feel like this innocent energy is coming from, because there are beautiful things coming your way. There are amazing connections coming your way. There are beautiful energies that are blossoming in your life. But I feel like this good energy was once here before for you, and maybe it didn't end up in the way that you anticipated. This time around looks like it's going to be different, but your belief system may not be seeing it in that way just yet. Because either some of you have like something really great happening for you, could be a bit scared of voicing it. Possibly there are amazing people coming your way. There's a little bit of fear of letting them in that close. There could be amazing growth to a connection with somebody. There's fear of being too outward. There's almost a fear of being too happy about something. And Spirit's like, let yourself feel good. You let yourself feel the bad. What's wrong with the good, So let's clarify this 8 of Wands once more on this abundance energy. Knight of Swords. Clarify this once more. Knight of Swords. 10 of Wands. I feel like you're going to feel a lot of relief. You really will. 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands. There it is. The wall's coming down. So you have some really majorly good energy coming your way. We do have a couple different messages here. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. But I get you feeling a lot less burdened, and I get you feeling a lot more relief. And you have something good coming your way from a moment when maybe you were generous to somebody that wasn't that generous towards you. But the universe will reward you, and they're ready to reward you right now. They really are. So that's what I have here for you, Leo, for the weekend. In terms of zodiac signs in the spread that could also be around you or in your chart, we have Libra, Taurus, Capricorn. You have a lot of fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. But get ready to be open and accepting to the abundance, because it's coming in. It really is. So let's see here. And also in your abundant energy, it could go from feeling relief over something, as well as if you've really wanted a certain relationship to grow more, definitely looking like so. If you've been having some good news about something, growth within yourself and around other people, it does look like you're receiving some good karma, specifically from a time in the past that you were generous. Were the person generous back to you? Possibly yes, possibly no. It's going to be different for all of you. It doesn't really matter. You're getting a reward for it now. So let's see what your Moonology Manifestation Oracle is to end this out for you here, Leo. See what you got going on and what the universe has for you. And you have full moon in Taurus. Detoxify. Yeah. I did feel that in this row here. Very strong relief energy. So full moon in Taurus as your ending oracle here, Leo. Let's see. This card says, you need to detox to restore equilibrium to your situation. Perhaps you've been obsessing and have fallen into a negative headspace. Whatever the case, you need to release any dramas, possessiveness, and stubbornness to free up everything. Digging your heels in won't help, and neither will allowing yourself to be mean. It could be a spiritual, emotional, or physical detox that's called for. Find a balance between what your heart wants and what is the next practical step to take. Innocence, that good nature, generous, still be that good person despite maybe the things that haven't gone right. Your challenge now is to balance yourself emotionally. This might not be easy, but it'll boost your manifesting ability far more than if you were over emotional, therefore out of alignment. Your manifestation affirmation for this card is, I express love and love comes back to me. So comment that down below. Let's get those manifestations out. I really like that one. I'll say it one more time. I express love and love comes back to me. Exactly why you started off with card 24. I am generous. Spirit is saying, keep being that way. Keep being yourself, because the right people will find you. The right energies will come your way and the wrong ones will dissipate. So Leo, I love y'all so very much. I have partnered up for the Valentine's season with Rose Forever once again. So if you're interested in getting you, your loved one, a friend, a family member, some year-lasting roses, Rose Forever, my code is Miss Machiste 25 if you'd like to get 25% off. And they smell really good. And they're real. I don't know how they preserve it this long, but it's really cool. I got one that matched the studio room because I just felt like it would have just gone. So thank you, Leos. I love you all so very much. Have a good day or night wherever you are at in the world. Stay grounded, stay happy, stay healthy. Know Miss Machiste loves you and believes in you. And that's what I got. Do not forget to like this video if you have not already. Subscribe. We'd love for you to join the channel. And ring that bell if you would like to be alerted of when a new reading is released. Bye now, Leos.